Want to turn your realtor career from zero to hero? Discover what you can do to build a thriving real estate business. If you're a realtor looking for ways to generate more leads in your business with social media, then make sure you hit that subscribe button. And also after that, please click the bell to be notified when I post a new video every single week. These strategies I'm going to be sharing with you are the same that I used as a realtor in my day-to-day business in order to help me rank to be the top 1% in all of Canada. Number one is putting good systems in place. Now, some realtors will fly by the seat of their pants, but I realized early on in my career that was not for me. I was not good at that. So the better I had a system in place and I was consistent with something, I knew what I had to do every single day, the better that it kept me out there and engaged, talking to people, whatever I needed to do in order to generate business. This way, nothing was ever missed. For me, it was having a good CRM. I went and researched the best CRMs. I took a look at every single one that I could find, and I figured out which one was going to work best for what I wanted to achieve. When I found a great CRM that I liked, I've used many, but in the end, I used RealVolve. And once I had that CRM set up, I had systematic things in place. So again, when I had a new listing or I had a new sale or I had to prospect, it took me through the exact same steps that I needed to do every time. So again, it was systematic, it was consistent, everyone got the same level of experience. Not only that, but it held me accountable to do the same things that I needed to do every day. Contact certain people, follow up with my sellers, send out certain emails. You get the point, but what you need to do is research what is going to work best for you, not somebody else. So you need to do this in your own way, and whether that's a CRM or certain apps, whatever's going to keep you more organized in your day-to-day. I know this one sounds boring, but really, for me, it is a must. If you don't have the organization, everything else is going to fall apart. Number two is being available. We're realtors. People want to get answers when they need an answer. Therefore, if they're going to message you, they don't want to wait hours on end before they hear back from you. Just doing this one thing generated me a pile of business because it shocked me at how many realtors would not get back to their customers or even get back to myself. So you need to answer your phone, return messages, respond to other realtors, etc. You get the point. This is always with us, so have it on you. It's easy, quick to respond, be available. It's interesting, I would have listings that would reach out to me that were listed prior and say, we want you to list our home. And I would talk to them and ask them questions. And the biggest complaint I received of why they canceled their prior listing, I never heard from my realtor. I never knew what was going on with my listing. I couldn't get a hold of my realtor. Just blows my mind. You have their house listed and you cannot get back to them or give them information. Because of this one little piece of feedback that I received, I made sure I was always in touch with my sellers, and therefore I got a lot more business because of it, because of word of mouth. So again, I'm not going to beat a dead horse with this. Be available. Answer your phone. Okay, we're halfway through this thing. Is this all making sense to you? If so, give me a like. Number three is make a plan. You need to make a plan for what your goal is going to be and kind of map out what you need to do in order to get there. Let me explain. Okay, let's just do some round numbers here. Are you wanting to sell, say, 50 homes this year? If so, that's roughly 4 homes a month or 1 a week. Now, your goal may be higher, it may be lower. I'm just doing this for round figure sake. So in order to do that 1 a week, what needs to be done? Where do majority of your customers come from right now? And if you're a new realtor, don't worry, this will come. Do you get majority of your customers through social media? Or maybe it's cold calling or door knocking. Or maybe you're running Facebook ads. Talking about leads through Facebook ads. Let's use this for a quick example. If leads are your main source and you've done a lot of lead generation, you know what your numbers are. If not, you should go back and track it. So majority of people are going to get leads, and when they are eventually able to have conversations with those leads, they're generally going to have roughly around a 20% closing rate. If that's the case, then you now know you need to get 250 qualified leads throughout the year that you can actually have a conversation with in order to get to your 50. Now, the actual number of leads may be higher, but again, this is going to be based off your numbers because we all know if you generate so many leads, only a select few are actually going to be willing to talk to you. So therefore, you need to have 250 throughout the year that are willing to talk to you. Now, again, everybody's numbers are going to vary slightly, but this is just on average, so you get the idea. Now, you need to figure out how to get those 250 leads. Is that like something through Facebook ads, maybe? If so, I actually have a guide down in the description to help you out with that. I'll explain that a little bit more later. Just hang tight. So whatever that source is, you need to be figuring out, how am I going to get to this goal of getting 250 leads throughout the year? Is it social media? Is it Facebook ads? Is it Google ads? Is it just talking to people? If you need it a little simpler, 250 leads is basically 20 a month. Again, with a little planning, this can be a lot easier, so you don't get 6 months down the road and you start panicking, wondering what you've done or what you can do. So you get the idea. The more planned you can be, the more you have a goal, it gives you a better vision of how many people I need to speak to in order to get this many people in order to generate a sale. Trust me, it works. And number 4, speaking of planning, number 4 is to make a social media plan. Social media did wonders for me. It helped me to consistently rank in the top 1%. So much attention is online. That's where I see a huge opportunity here. Anytime you go out somewhere, you go for a meal, you go out with your friends, what's majority of the people doing? They are on their phone. Therefore, this is the perfect opportunity to get in front of them for free. You need to provide value though. You can't just be posting your listing for sale, your open houses you're going to be doing, and yada yada yada. And oh, it gets so boring. Don't do that. Talk more about your community. Just think, be the digital mayor of your community. That's all you need to remember. When I was doing my social media successfully, it was 90% about my community and only 10% about real estate. Rarely, I don't even know if I had a handful that I ever posted a house for sale. Ever. It was all about information on my community, which was providing good value to my audience and teaching them things they actually wanted to learn. And because I was pretty much the only one doing this in my community, I guarantee you'd be one of the few to do it in your community, I was being top of mind because I was getting a lot of attention. There was no competition. People were always seeing me on social media, and I noticed this as I went out in my community, and people were recognizing me in my day-to-day life when I was in town. And because of this, I constantly had people reaching out to me, asking me to be their realtor just because I was top of mind. They like my style. So everything you are doing on social media, make sure you just be yourself. Don't be scripted. Don't be trying to be somebody else that you really like. Be yourself. Like-mindedness attracts. That's the only way this is going to work. All right, so back to what I was talking about with that free guide. If you're needing more tips and help on how to generate your own leads through Facebook ads, I have a guide that's going to help you quite a bit. It's in the description below. You can go find it, go click on it, download it for free. And this guide is my 5 killer Facebook ads that generated me 268 leads in 7 days. And before you leave, make sure to, like I said, hit that subscribe button. Give me a like, please, 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 would be awesome. And hit the bell to be notified when I post a new video every week. And if you want to grow your real estate business even more, get more ideas, I have another playlist. It's on either side, can't remember. Click on that and there's a bunch of videos for you to watch. That's it for today. Take care.